Hello, my name is Steve Gerhardt, and this is the Unagi Observer, and this week is the last installment of 90s anime, discussing Mobile Suit Gundam Wing. In terms of the entire Gundam franchise, I believe Gundam Wing to be the 6th entry. It is one of the alternate Gundam series in that this was put in the After Colony timeline, so it's not really in the original Gundam timeline. Gundam Wing was written by Katsuyuki Sumizawa and directed by Masashi Ikeda. The anime was released in 1995 and ended in 1996. Unlike many anime, Gundam Wing wasn't really based on a manga first. It was actually being written as the anime was being created. Surprisingly, in Japan, its success was just okay. It wasn't hated, but it didn't garner the viewership that the producers thought it would, based on the now popularity of the original Gundam series. It may be that it was a different take on the original storyline. However, in America, Gundam Wing proved to be incredibly popular, bringing a love of all things Gundam to America, and was able to reach an unusual audience for mecha anime at the time, which was women. Again, the After Colony storyline is similar to the original Gundam story. There are a number of space colonies where a large portion of humanity now resides in. Each colony has a semi-autonomous government that reports directly back to Earth's government, particularly the agency known as Oz. Rule over the colonies is very harsh and freedoms are curtailed. Most of the colonies would band together to try to secede from Earth peacefully and under the direction of a pacifist named Hiroyui. He is then assassinated by Oz agents. As a result, the colonies band together again to figure out how to go to war with Earth. In the meantime, 5 super advanced Gundams are sent from the colonies to Earth, and unbeknownst to each other and most of the colonies, to cause havoc and mayhem and to ultimately destroy the agency known as Oz. The 5 Gundam pilots are teenage boys. They are Duo Maxwell, who happens to be my favorite, Troa Barton, Quattro Rivera Winner, Cheng Wufei, and a boy who takes on the alias of Hiroyui. Each has a unique Gundam, different styles and weapons, and eventually they learn of each other as they come to Earth, and they create alliances with the ultimate goal of destroying Oz. Another important character is that of Relina Peacecraft. She plays a student at a school Hiroyui infiltrates and eventually becomes not only a strong female character, but an important leader within the series. It is believed that this character and the relationship she has with Hiroyui is what brought in a much larger female audience than expected. Once Gundam Wing hit Adult Swim and Toonami, it really took off. Audiences loved it, and as I said before, sparked interest in the overall Gundam franchise. While for me, my first Gundam franchise anime was War in the Pocket, I did get hooked into Gundam Wing. Gundam Wing, for the most part, is a solid anime, and it should not be surprising to anyone who watches it to realize how it made mecha popular in America. First, let's start off with the animation. While the 80s saw overall improvement in animation quality, it was really in the 90s that anime really started to develop new and better techniques that created a superior product. Gundam Wing was no exception. The Gundams were beautifully rendered, and the other mecha were also lovingly created. The distinction of characters was obvious, but not really over the top, for the most part. Also, movement was a lot more fluid in the cells. But it's really the story that hooks the viewers. Yes, this was made for teen viewers with the bad boy, good girl, and meeting in the school tropes happening, but once you get past that, you got the superior writing that you can find in the original Gundam series. Politics, alliances, betrayals, subplots that actually connect to the main story arc. It was really well written. I only have 2 problems with this anime series, and the first one really is just having to spend 5 episodes or so getting past the tropes. It's really not a big deal. The second has to do with one Gundam pilot in particular, Cheng Wufei. I really don't like Wufei. His character is supposed to be uber arrogant. He is supposed to be the jerk of the 5 Gundam pilots. That's what I believe the writers wanted it to be. And they try to use those characteristics to create this huge conflict between him and one of the series villains, Treize Kushinada. Which is really silly because Kushinada is one of the top 3 pilots in this series next to Hiroyui and Zex Marquis, who is, by the way, the series equivalent to Char and Sable. Wufei comes off as a whiny, spoiled little brat and turns out to be the weakest of the Gundam pilots, and with arguably the weakest Gundam. his character just doesn't work, and quite frankly, it's a distraction. Now, other than Wu Fei, Gundam Wing is definitely worth the time to watch. A warning though, it is a longer running anime at 49 episodes, but again, it's worth watching. That is it for this week. If you liked this video, please hit the like button. If you like what I do on this channel, please subscribe. I would love it if you did that. My name is Steve Earhart, and this is the Unagi Observer, and as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys all next time.